Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Gary coming straight out of Inglewood.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Kennedy with an extra E, because you know I go the extra mile.
Hey, y'all, it's Sullivan Grace, and just like my name, I keep it positive, and we're so from the go.
Let's go, man.
What's up,
We
y'all?
really do this, but we really from Chicago, boy. South side.
Southside.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your signature tag straight out of?
Straight out of Inglewood,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, we were just talking about straight out of Compton, too.
Yeah, we
that's
were.
crazy. Shout out to that movie, bro.
Straight out of Inglewood.
You know, before we get into it, because I don't want to turn this back, how are you doing? It still is June, still is Men's Mental Health Week, month, year, lifetime, whatever you want to say. How are you feeling today, Gary?
Dang, man.
He wasn't expecting this, y'all.
Yo, I'm feeling good, know what I'm saying? It's my birthday. My birthday's gonna be next week.
I'm so excited. I am so excited for you to be grown.
Big 21, boy.
Big 21.
Tuesday, June 17th. Gemini season. We out, boy. We outside, boy. I'm telling you.
Don't play with him.
Here.
Don't play with it. Don't
He's
play
here.
with it.
Not a kid.
Oh, God. Grown man. Real grown man stuff. It's crazy, though. Now, for real, though, it's crazy that I'm finna be grown, man. It's back in the days, man. I used to be a kid, bro. I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, man. It's crazy, bro. I never thought you know what I'm saying? I thought about it, but it's just crazy how time
So what are your
fly.
thoughts now when you think of like, I'm about to be grown?
Dang, man, I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta
Yeah,
be
this is the
responsible,
time to
bro.
lock in. This is the time.
I gotta deal with like health insurance, like bills, get a car, man.
Yeah.
All this grown
Yeah.
stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the aid office, bro. That's crazy. It's insane.
The what office?
The aid
The
office.
aid office.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you go to get your link.
Oh,
your,
right.
your
You know, you can
insurance.
call them too.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. I don't like handling business over the phone.
That's
That's some
real.
grown
Why
man
not?
stuff. Like some grown man stuff. I gotta be in person, shake. You know what I'm saying?
See my face.
I'm saying,
you know,
bro.
they say
Get
it's hard
some
to
more
tell a person
benefits.
no in front of their face.
Exactly.
It is.
But
Yeah.
nah, they already told me no, though. Apparently, I make too much money to have health
Come
insurance.
on, make
bro.
too much money.
How?
I don't know, bro. I just get bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say,
Period.
bro. I just get bread. They ain't giving me no health insurance. So that's something I'm thinking about on my grown man stuff. But I'm finna turn up, though. It's lit. It's lit. Thank y'all for asking me, bro. I appreciate y'all, but I'm feeling good, man.
Make sure you
Good, Gary.
straight.
You gotta make sure you straight. We got a juicy episode coming up. We are doing discussion based 50-50 in a relationship,
50-50 in a
dating
relationship.
standards, talking about this generation. We got the BET Awards. We're gonna review that, see what happened with
Shout out to-
apparently a couple debacles. So we want to see, but a lot of people liked it though. So
Yeah, it's very
we'll talk about
refreshing.
it. We got Tyler Perry's movie Straw. A lot of people watched it. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people hated it. So
course.
let's see what that's
Of course,
about.
Tyler
We
Perry.
got No Role Models, which is our ICE attacks
Yeah,
and
man.
different
Ice
things.
is out of control, bro. We addressing
For
the
sure,
problem.
for sure. We have our TrueStar Confessions segment and an interview with some very special entrepreneurs. We're going to sit right here on the couch.
Same old, man. You know
Same
what's at
old,
this
same
point.
old. Heavy hitters on the show only. But let's get into our first topic. We got 50-50, and I'm going to pose y'all a question.
Go
okay,
ahead.
let's
go
pose
ahead
the
and
question.
get into the modern
So
dating.
it's
You know what I'm
not-
saying? We got
Let's get into it because we have a lot of topics and a lot of takes on this topic.
Right.
So let's get into it. I have a question.
What's the question?
When one partner is down, now this is past the dating stage because we did debate over the dating stage. When y'all are first dating, is it the man's responsibility to pay for the dates? I'm going to actually ask that question first. When y'all are first starting to date, assuming that it's a man and woman relationship,
Meaning it's talking. They talk.
or there's a masculine and feminine energy. Man and women,
Doing prime
we
money
have very diverse relationships.
You gotta
so
be careful with that masculine feeling. It's also Pride Month. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. We got all
They be
types of
like, what do you mean
relationships.
masculine? No, we are not.
I'm just saying, but they
Negative
always
way.
say top and bottom, like that's a thing in there.
Yeah, but she's just being clear. That,
No,
in
we
the-
I'm
in the-
just being
no,
clear,
we being
like-
clear. Please don't take nothing out of because like, we don't want y'all coming for us. Like we love
It's
and
okay.
support everybody.
Nobody's gonna come for us.
Nobody come for us.
Sully's.
I'm just
she
saying,
keep it
like,
grace. She got the
I'm
grace.
just
going.
keep-
Right. Give her grace.
Keep it positive.
Keep it positive.
I'm just keeping it real. If it's where
right.
one person is going to serve one role and another person is going to serve another role. Energy's got to balance out.
Right.
So when y'all are first starting to date, is it the man's opportunity or do they have to come out the gate saying, like, doing all of this stuff, you know?
All right, and so I'm gonna say the same thing that everybody else says when this topic is brought up. It depends, right? It depends on the man and the woman. Now, I would say that It depends on whose idea it was. That's what 50 Cent said, man. If it's your idea to go on a date, you gotta pay, man or a woman, right? Man or woman. If it's a woman, hey, whoever idea it was, bro. If a woman want to take me out on a date, she gonna pay. But not.
For the first date, though.
I mean,
no, that's the question. Is it the first date or?
Yeah, this is the first date. Like when y'all
paying?
are first starting to date.
First starting to date. I mean, like I said, it depends, bro. Like
Gary,
are
you paying for the first date?
Yes, I'm paying for the first.
Everything
date.
on the first date.
Everything I suggest, all right? Everything I suggest that we're gonna do, I'm gonna pay for, all right? Just come out the gate with it, man. Go ahead, let's just talk about my experience real quick. My first...
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
I wasn't even gonna say anything.
I was gonna keep it cute.
Bro, we're gonna bring it up, bro. The Chick-fil-A girl, all right? So, I asked the girl to go to the movies. I paid for the movies. Now, we happened to go out to eat. She paid for her own Chick-fil-A. It just, like I say, it depends, bro. It's natural.
Did she pay for yours?
You have to tell the whole story.
No, she ain't paid for my
entire
Chick-fil-A.
story.
That's what happened, bro. Like, I asked her out to go on the movie. When we went to the movie, but before the movie, we went to Chick-fil-A. Met up at Chick-fil-A.
And she paid for her own Chick-fil-A.
She
And
paid
then
for her
after
own
the
Chick-fil-A.
movie, how did...
After the... No, that part don't matter, bro. I ain't got a
actually
car.
does. And that's the part that you don't get. That actually matters a lot.
Bro, okay, she dropped me off. Like, she just had a car. That's just the courteous thing to do, bro. Like, that's the...
No, it's not.
How is it not?
That was her being kind. She didn't have to do it. It wasn't courteous. It was like...
She was being kind because she got treated to a nice date at the movies. You know what I'm saying? I had a nice date at the movies.
She got treated
nice
to
conversation
a
at Chick-fil-A.
Did she get a slushy? Did she pay for the slushy?
I paid for snacks at the theater. I don't think it was a lot of snacks because we ate before, but...
Oh, y'all ate the Chick-fil-A before, and she
Yes.
paid for her own Chick-fil-A before.
She paid for her own Chick-fil-A before, and I took her to the movies and paid for the ticket, which are expensive. All right, that was the first episode. Movie tickets are expensive these days. All right, but
$20.
$40. $40 for both tickets, expensive. All right,
And that's another question. How much do you go out with on a first date?
it depends. Like honestly, I think first date, bro. What I'm finna start doing, we finna start doing some free stuff on the first date. Like we finna go on ahead, take a walk to the Lake Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Just for the vibes. Like you gotta think about it. Like a man not finna just up the wallet if the vibe's not there. That's what I'm saying. That's
But you're
the main
supposed to
thing.
see the vibes before you go on a date. Like that's what talking.
That's what talking on the phone is for.
Man, that's
like,
not real though. That's not real vibes. Like real vibes is like in person, we chilling. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's real vibes. I don't really like the whole phone stuff. Like, I don't even like being on FaceTime.
I'm trying to say if I want to put my business out there, but like
I put mine out there. Go ahead, bro. Like we talking about real life experiences.
And that's what I'm talking. I'm like
we talking about real life experience. So you saying like first date, like whole package, like but
Uber
it
black
depends.
truck from work
Okay.
to leave space. Uber Lux, well, whatever, black or whatever, back home.
Right. And how long was y'all talking before that? Before that happened?
Maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Maybe.
Like I'm saying, it depends
And
on the person.
and I don't even mean like 2 weeks, like every day. I mean like, oh hey, you know, everybody know I don't text back. Just don't. But it was like, yeah, just woo out. Okay.
It depends on a person, bro. That's what I'm saying. I think.
And he wasn't even
bro,
baller. He just like, I don't expect you to do Uber black truck. I don't expect you to do that. Honestly, like, that was a lot. Shout out to him because you did a lot. But pay for me to get in there because at the time I did not have a car. So pay for me to get there. Knew I had to go to work. Pay for me to get there. Make sure I was comfortable because we talked while I was at work. And knew I was irritated. Make sure you irritated. Make sure you go out and be comfortable. Got there, pay for everything there. Left there, pay for me to go home.
That's cool.
That's courteous.
That's cool.
It's
so like we get her regular Uber
X,
X, so like Uber X, or not even like, cause
that's
I've had a car and still.
That's his vibe. Like whatever the vibe, we gotta just vibe. Like I feel like we're losing the plot.
But I'm saying
we're losing the plot of black love.
That is the plot. Like you supposed.
That's not the plot.
I think we are losing. You're correct. I think we are
losing the plot.
I think you're supposed to like wine and dine a person. When you first like that's the whole like
that's the whole point.
Like that's like okay, show me what it could be, what I could get for spending time with you. Like show me what like the possibilities of, you know, what we doing.
To put a bow on it, I think that at the end of the day, we definitely, as when you are first starting out to date, like that's when you, as a man, I would think you pulling out all your bells and whistles, like trying to impress her or whatever. Right. That's what I think. So
first impressions are important. Type
exactly.
Stuff.
Yeah. That's all. That's my point of view.
Because I know you just put a bow on it, but I do agree with like taking men out too. I don't want to put that like I would never. Yeah. No, if I like you say 50 Cent said if she suggests it, she pays for it, but I'm not going to suggest anything unless we're dating. So if I like we dating and like it's your birthday or like I know you like baseball and there's a baseball game coming here and the tickets ain't that bad, or like regardless, I know you into something. All right.
You know what? I'll take that, man. You heard it, fellas. If it's the first date and you care about that girl,
go out.
Go out, man.
Yeah.
Y'all can go out.
Only thing is, girls treat you how you treat them. So if you treat them like, I'm finna go out and I'm gonna do this, they're gonna reciprocate. Like, that's naturally how girls are. Right. Like, we want to give you what you gave us. So if you give us crap, we gonna give you crap. If you wine and dine us, we gonna make sure you straight too.
You heard it here, folks,
and as
man.
women, we also set the pace in the relationship too. You have to tell him what the standards are when y'all first start out talking. What your standards are, so that he can know. So you can find a girl that want to go on a walk. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of girls out there that want to do that. But as for certain girls who have like those types of standards, then you either meet it or we not talking.
Right.
Like,
so y'all not.
And
so
if you want to cheap date Gary, honestly, do breakfast.
You know,
because breakfast is like, okay, you're not finna get no lamb chops, you're not finna get no porterhouse, like, you know, you finna get a skillet, like you finna get pancakes, you know. Right. So you get that, and then you get to see like, dang, do I want to spend more time with her? Now you got her all day versus like nighttime, like, I'm finna go home at 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Like,
you know, I feel you though.
Do a breakfast day. If you don't got the money, do a breakfast day.
Great first step. You know what I'm saying? On God. So if you want a serious, like, that's the thing too. Like, we're young. Like, I feel like we be talking mad serious, and we're like,
but this is where you set the foundation. Yeah, when am I going to get serious? 30? Like, no.
I don't know, man. I'm 21. Like, I don't know.
You're 20. I'm playing. You be 21 times.
By the time they see this segment, I'll be 21. But no, I feel like I get y'all though. If you care about her, pull all the stops out, pay for it. Men don't mind paying for the first date. It's just like the vibes just got to be there. You know. So
the vibes wasn't there with the Chick-fil-A girl.
I mean, you know, something like that. Girl. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I put it, the way I see it. It's like I said, let's go to the movies. And I don't even remember. It was like a year ago, but it was like, it's just a vibe at the end of the day. Like, we was just vibing, bro. I was 19, so I'm just chilling, bro.
It'd be like
I'm
that.
Just chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Our next,
being serious, though. Take her out on a date.
Yes. Our next topic is the BET Awards and reviews. I'm gonna pass it to Kennedy.
What's up, the BET Awards, honestly, it was the best BET Awards we had.
That's because my boy Kevin was there, bro. Kevin Hart.
Honestly, it was the best BET Awards.
That's my goal.
The 106 in Park to like red carpet to the performances.
Who performed?
Glorilla. No, did she perform? I gotta look. I know she got she was like got an award. She performed though, right?
Yeah.
I was like, her performance was good. T.I. like
okay.
You have some heavy.
Was I performing?
Okay. Yeah, right. Bow Wow performed. I'm looking think about 106 in Park. 106 in Park really was like, dang. Like they had what is her name? Free. Like I was like, free out here. I was like, they got free back. Like I was just like, so like it was so nostalgic. Like, oh, to see all these people come out and perform. Yeah. To see Jacqueline Carr perform, but she did. I think that was like the pre-show. I don't think it was like the actual show.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like
Ashanti.
Dang, bro.
Dang.
No, I'm playing. No,
bro.
No, Ashanti did perform. No, Ashanti performed.
That.
Everybody performed. I'm trying to think of my top 10 people. If I can get 10 people.
It was somebody else that we missing.
If I can get top 10, no, 10 is too many.
Oh God,
10 is too many.
I feel like you said your main one.
Yeah, like those are the people I can remember. Like Jim Jones performed, and it was a lot. A lot of people, a lot of old heavy hitters.
I love that about
Kirk
them.
out there performing.
Kirk performed, and that's what I'm trying to think of everybody else but him, so I can get on him. That's
yeah, let's get into Kirk because we heard that he did some crazy stuff.
Kirk Franklin. Okay, and I take this so serious because my question is, and this is gonna be a real question for everybody. Like, please comment what y'all think about this. Is it Kirk Franklin's fault or is it Kevin Hart's fault? So, if you did see the clip, if you did not see the clip, Kevin Hart, comedian, he makes a joke. It was like, or was it a joke? He says this statement, and he was like, Kirk, don't get up here front twerking and popping your beep. Go watch it and see what you say. And the thing about it is the conversations that I've been seeing has been all over the place.
Right.
Glorilla won the record with Kirk as well. I'm bringing this out because she won the best gospel or something.
Glorilla won best gospel?
Yeah. That was another question, like Glorilla.
That's crazy.
But she did have a nice little song though.
She did. It was Kirk Franklin, Kiara Sheard. Was it Maverick City on it? I don't remember who I was
I think so.
that thing. But the thing was, was it Kurt Franklin's fault that the joke was made? And I kind of believe it was Kurt Franklin's fault more so than Kevin Hart.
I heard it's true.
And here's why. No, he does. And that's the thing, like,
He be doing
when I look at leaders in the community and like things I would say to them, I'm not gonna say it. If Kirk was a real leader and not a peer, I feel like right now they look at him as a peer. You're just a gospel artist instead of like a gospel leader.
Right. Yeah.
And I feel like he got the Icon Award or the Legendary Award, whatever that actual title was. But like he got the award for it. But it's like, is it because you actually are like doing this leadership? Are you doing this discipleship? Are you doing this real thing? Or because you've been doing it for so long? And sometimes just because you do something for a long time does not mean you're actually bringing people in.
Right.
Because the joke was very inappropriate, actually. It was a very inappropriate joke.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of who it was said, it was an inappropriate joke.
Right.
But would you say that joke to your pastor? Would you say that joke to your mama? Would you say that joke to your daddy? Would you say that to your joke to anybody that's above you in a certain platform? Like, we can't be like, oh, we are equal. Are we? Because I can guarantee you, J.J. Harrison and YP, yes, they do hype songs, but he would not have made that joke about him.
Really?
Nor would he be up there doing certain stuff. Are we in certain space? He's not in certain spaces for certain reasons. Like, you gotta be mindful. Even Ty Tribbett, like, he does a lot of hype stuff, but he not in, like, from what I see,
right.
he's not in certain spaces to the point where, like, they making jokes about him that's like, dang, why would you?
I feel like
go ahead.
one thing about Kevin Hart's whole like performance and hosting, like the crowd was split. Like you got one half of the crowd saying like, oh, they was into it, funny, you know what I'm saying? Other crowd uncomfortable. Like
that was a lot of his jokes.
Other side is uncomfortable. Like he made a Diddy joke. He was like, no after party.
No after party. That's how stuff get oily. He was like,
Kurt said that?
No, that was Kevin Hart.
I was about to say.
He made a lot of jokes that wasn't jokes. So I feel like it's truth in every joke. He was like, hey, we got these cars. It's going to drive you home. Don't play. You can't say nothing about your drive. No, your car is self-driving. It's going to drive you home. You're going home.
I was into it. I liked it. I
liked it. I found it funny.
I think also as a gospel artist, you have to carry yourself in a certain way. And when people notice that you carry yourself that way, you're not going to get people approaching you on that period. You have to be set apart. And so if you're constantly in everything else that everybody is doing, people are not going to take you seriously because you have to be a leader. Right. So what is that saying to people who listen to his music? I'm still going to listen to Kirk.
But I love Revolution.
I'm still going to listen to Kirk.
I bump Kirk. I just...
Who not going to listen to Kirk?
I look at him as an artist and not as a gospel leader or as a leader of the faith, honestly. I don't look at him as that. Like, he is not my... You're not finna do that to Karen Clark Shear. I bet you that. I bet you that. And I was thinking that too, like, are we putting too much pressure onto gospel artists? Like, you have to be this set apart person. And part of me is like, yes and no. So yes, we put too much pressure on them because they just people. You know what I'm saying? We put like, oh, because you've seen this genre, this is who you are. But also secular artists will tell you, like Nicki Minaj told Tasha Cobbs, no, I want you to say Jesus on my song. Right. So like that, the genre of the work I do doesn't mean the person I am. And that goes for both. But as somebody who represents the faith, are you like saying it's okay to do these things?
No, it's not.
Is it okay?
That's the problem.
So it's like, dang, and that goes like, that's Bible, honestly. Like, we're not gonna get to the religion topic about that, but like, that if you follow, you follow. So it's like, okay, cool. So I think, honestly, I'll say it with my opinion. Back to the question, was it Kurt's fault or was it Kevin Hart's fault? Like, who was in the wrong in that situation? I'ma say Kirk, because I feel like he should have. If you want to be looked at as a leader, you have to lead.
Yeah, what you think, Gary?
I'm gonna go with Kirk, man. I'm not gonna go against my boy Kevin, bro. He was just joking. So like, I feel like Kevin, he's not like, it's no bad intent on Kirk. Like nobody's trying to, you know what I'm saying, disregard his name or his status or nothing like that. It's just a joke, man. Like, don't take it too serious. Don't turn this into a Will Smith situation, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I think both of them can take accountability for it, but Kirk should definitely carry himself better as a leader.
Definitely take accountability for it, because you should not have said that on TV, bro. Why would you say, like, Kevin, why would you say that? Like, you just said, that man said, and then he gonna say, it's live TV. I don't care. They can't, like... You're not wrong. Like, you're not wrong. They can't do nothing about it. It's live.
Shout out to
but
Kevin,
it was just
bro.
like, dang.
Shout out everybody. So we have our next topic, which is the Tyler Perry movie. Straw came out, #1 on Netflix. It's a lot of mixed reviews, so go ahead and take it away, Gary. That's our filmmaker.
That's our filmmaker here to talk about it. So I was #1 on Netflix, and there's a reason for that, bro.
I think it still is #1 too.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna get into the movie itself, but first, I just feel like I need to address the Tyler Perry disrespect. Like, I can't let the Tyler Perry disrespect slide when they say, like, oh, all he makes is trauma. Like, all he talks about is trauma, and he profiting off of black trauma. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he has the right to make any movie he wants. Like,
and profiting off of black trauma, he really profited off himself. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's his
experiences.
experiences.
Watch the documentary that's on Prime. He talks about like how his dad, turns out he wasn't his dad, abused him or whatever, and like he makes new movies based off of what he's seen.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna. I just found some of them funny, honestly. Like, I be Byron, baby.
Byron.
Some of his movies
I
are
be
funny.
finding them funny.
Like,
And
the movies are funny.
and some of them,
Yeah.
it like makes you think about yourself. Like, you could find somebody you know in every movie. Like,
Oh yeah, for
that's
sure.
Lil Ray right down the street. Like, listen, he ain't never grew up. But like,
Ain't never
you
did.
can always find something that you can connect
It's
with.
on God.
And some
Yeah.
people say like it's a business move. But honestly, I can just say from my personal opinion, like, I enjoy them.
I enjoy them
like
too.
it's
Even the
like
trauma movies.
sometimes don't get me wrong, some stuff I can't watch, and it's like, but can you not watch it because you're not healed, or can you not watch it because like you just gonna internalize it? And I think that's like a personal thing you should look
that's a
into yourself
personal
about.
thing.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
a lot of like some stuff I'm maybe can't watch. I'd be like,
Yeah.
but baby, go seek help,
Some of
because
his
like
movies do be
Yeah.
sad.
It be
I think that some of
sad.
his movies are funny too, though, and I
Yeah.
respect Tyler Perry so much outside of like the movies for what he has done for the black community. Like,
Definitely.
he literally came from nothing, from Louisiana, from the country, had an abusive stepdad. He thought that was his dad, but it wasn't his dad. He's still taking care of him, even though he abused him. That's forgiveness in his heart. Like, I just think he is just like, I respect him so much just for what he stands for. Created his own studio in Atlanta off a military base. You know how much money you have to have as a black man to buy a military base from the white male government and have enough money to do that. Like, literally, he's just made such an empire for himself.
So are you going to watch Straw?
No, I will not. No, I will not watch Straw because I don't like putting traumatic stuff into like my spirit. You have to be very like intentional about what you
it does
watch.
say
So.
guard your eyes, guard your ears.
Yes.
But I have not watched it. I am going to watch it only
you're gonna
because
Let us know what you think.
no, I definitely will. Only because, so from what I gathered, it was like it was some sad stuff, but it wasn't.
It was
that
a lot of
bad.
sad stuff. I'm not gonna
But
lie.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
Let me break it down.
Wait,
You gonna break it down?
I'm gonna break it down, man.
Okay,
So-
because I just don't like to see single black
so
mothers.
boom, off the
like-
jump, man. She getting evicted.
But I heard it wasn't even like realistic too. Like that's
It's not realistic.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
that's what I'm. The
Like, that's the
trauma is not
problem, like-
realistic. She got problems with her bank that was just crazy. She can't pull the $40 off her account. Or
$40.
$40. You know what I'm saying? She can't pull the $40.
Name that movie.
Her daughter having seizures, man. They kicking her stuff out on the grass. It was raining. Like, it's a lot of like.
She got a lot
trauma,
going on.
A lot going on, man. But the plot itself is like it's a bank robber. Like, it's a bank robbery movie. You know what I'm saying? But it's a twist. It's like a Tyler Perry twist on bank robbers. So I
Did
feel
she
like-
rob the bank?
You watch the movie, man. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna spoil it for you. But she didn't rob the bank, but it was like she just had she had like a traumatic episode in a bank, right? And like she basically all of this trauma pushed her over the edge, and she's having this like really bad mental breakdown, right? That's what the whole movie is about, and it's a twist to it too. It's a real good twist.
So is it giving thriller? Like, that's what it
Not
kinda
really,
sound
because it's not a lot of stakes. It's not
like
a lot
a
of
drama?
Yeah,
More drama?
more like a drama, but like it's a bank. It's still like action though. Like
Okay.
it's good. Like, it's not just a trauma movie. It's a trauma movie blended in with other genres too. But even like the black trauma movies, like you want to look at like Acrimony. marriage counselor and all of that other stuff. Like
Acrimony, I'm trying to think, was that trauma?
that was Taraji P. That
I
was,
know, I'm trying. Was it trauma though? Cause like
yeah, I don't know. I'm more thinking like marriage counselor, like because the dude was like hitting on her.
Acrimony is when she on
was
the
like-
boat and all the things. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, acrimony is when she was like Taraji. By the way, Taraji was so good in the movie.
Yeah,
If you
that's
don't-
what they said. I did
Man,
hear that.
even if you don't care about like Tyler Perry's trauma or whatever, bro, Taraji P. Henson should make you go watch it. Like,
I
No,
heard
she
that
is.
she's
And
good.
I'm not gonna lie, her and Sherry. So I'm watching for Sherry for the simple fact of Sherry been asking you on the Tyler Perry movie for the longest. Like Sherry been saying like she want, so she got it. I'm like, shout out you, Black Queen. Like
Shout
I'm
out
excited for you. Like I'm excited for like also. I look at watching movies as like supporting them too. So like they get money based off of who watch when, where, and like if they producers or whatever. And also I love the fact that Taraji said like, baby, Tyler pays us, and like he doesn't do us like everybody else. Like they give us minimum. Like he pays us what we're worth, and that for me will always be like travail. Like you doing what you supposed. Like I am happy that a Black man is paying the Black community.
Exactly.
Like a lot of times
Yeah.
we say we don't get our flowers in our own community. I love that he's doing that. So
Yeah,
I ain't gonna never shout tear him
Never-
down
you never gonna
because
say
Never tearing down
he
Tyler.
be getting
Oh,
all the
God.
Black kids jobs. Tyler does
does.
a lot that like
does.
you wouldn't know unless you paid attention to it. And I
Yeah.
like that too. Like he don't go and boast about.
He does
Oh,
that.
I did this for this person.
He's
this for-"
very
He
humble.
like okay.
Just
Like
do it.
imagine paying for somebody who beat you. Like you still paying
Yeah.
for their lifestyle. You trying to record them on your document. They gonna say you don't want to be recorded.
Yeah.
Man, I get paid for them clothes on your back.
That's his
on
character.
this camera. Like what
Yeah,
are you
man.
talking
Yeah.
about?
Go watch Straw, man. I'm glad we could clear the air about Tyler Perry, man.
Absolutely.
No disrespect to Tyler Perry over
No
here.
disrespect for
even
Tyler
though
Perry.
Sully's not gonna watch the trauma movie.
I'm not. Sorry, y'all.
No
And
disrespect.
stand on that, like,
no disrespect
yeah.
to him,
I'm
though,
standing
you know what
on
I'm saying?
that. I
Stand on
am.
that.
That's
I
what.
am.
See, your perspective is what I want out of other people. Because like, it's cool if you don't like the movie, but you can't disrespect the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
No
Absolutely.
disrespect. Just like okay, I don't want to
That's
watch it. Don't watch
That's
it.
it.
Exactly.
So I'm talking to you, Io. That's for my homie. You know, I was talking to my homie about this
The
man.
whole
He-
time?
He was.
You like I actually this whole segment for
Oh,
you.
boy.
That's for you, Io.
Our next
Io.
segment is our no role model segment. I'm gonna let Gary take it away because
No
we got
role
some
models, but I'm
very
here right
sad news.
Yeah,
of people we don't want to be like.
If y'all haven't heard,
Sad?
the ICE raids have ramped up across the country. I'm not gonna lie, ICE is out here. They really are. The ICE detention data shows that the number of people being held by ICE has gone up by 25% since Trump has been in office, right?
Oh wow.
Since Trump has been on, that's 6 months, right? And it's not slowing down, bro, because they're gonna send a special response tactical teams to 5 big cities. You got Seattle, Chicago, Philly, New York, and DC. So that means ICE is coming. ICE is coming. And
ICE is
Aren't
here,
they
actually.
already here?
they're
You know,
here, but like
it's coming strong. Like
they're coming strong, bro.
coming bad.
And that's the reason for the protest, because the nature of the ICE raids are just so like heinous. Like they're targeting schools, workplaces. They're being very aggressive about what they're doing. And so the nature of the attacks are like, that's what's causing people in LA to protest. Like that's the epicenter of the protest right now. Chicago is gonna protest on the No Kings March. That's tomorrow, Saturday, June. What's today? The 13th?
Yeah,
14th? Yep,
so
the
14th.
15th.
Yeah.
On the 15th of June, the No Kings March.
Wait,
Wait, no, that's the
today is
14th.
the 13th.
Oh,
so it's
14th,
the
my fault.
June 14th.
On the 14th of June, that's the No Kings March. That's when they're gonna like protest against ICE and what they've been doing and all of that stuff. So it's just crazy out here, bro. Like they got no holds bars, bro. It's insane.
Can I say something? So I want to stop the narrative that they're only targeting Latino and Spanish communities.
Okay.
Because I honestly feel like people are like, oh, it's just no. He's getting everybody. If you're not a citizen, you're gone. So I don't want us to like, because it was a creator. He's not a popular creator, so I don't know his name. But I'm scrolling on TikTok, and he was like upset, and he was like African descent, and he was like, y'all not even worried about the people like. It's not that we're not worried about it. I don't think people are educated on it. I think like sometimes this is where education comes. Like it's not just Spanish speaking communities that he's coming after. He's coming after anyone and anything that is not a legal
Yeah.
because You're not legal. We stole this country from Native Americans and indigenous people because, as we said now,
we ain't gotta go through it.
Don't gotta go through the history lesson. We talk about that another day.
Right.
But if
Sad
you're not
history.
legal, he's coming after that. He's coming after you.
Right.
So he's tearing kids. My whole thing is like kids away from their parents, and I
being torn apart.
and I was ignorant until yesterday. I'm thinking, oh, he's sending them back to where they came from. No, you're getting in jail.
Yeah, I'm holding them, bro.
I'm thinking,
and they sending some of them to random countries too that they're not even
it's
from.
like, but then if you can get that far, because now you're just being held and you're treating right, like you see how much they treat regular criminals, but they treating immigrants like
bad.
crap. Like I've seen videos and it's like, yeah.
What have you seen? Like I've heard like comparisons to like concentration camps, like back in like World War days when they was like detaining Japanese people. Like it's like the same type of vibe. Like it's
I seen it was like basically like cages and then like pots.
Cages is crazy.
I just wonder
Like-
what is his logic behind this though, because if you look at the American economy, right, a lot of people that are behind the agriculture, behind the jobs that nobody else wants to do, these factory jobs, are the immigrants, because they're the only ones that are willing to work these jobs. So when they are not here anymore and we have to pay American workers American living wages, then everything is gonna already go up. Inflation is already up. So I'm just trying to figure out like the logic behind this and how is this good for the economy if we're coming down to it.
Yeah,
What's the
And then,
purpose?
and
I
the
don't know,
rules
bro.
from what I'm hearing is like you can't commit no crimes, like run a speed light, like it be that petty stuff.
That's scary.
And then it was like at one point in time, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I thought that like once you got married, if you got married to American citizen, you qualified to be an American citizen. Like you have a family now, you have a job, you have children, and I'm seeing them like pulling people away from their family. Like he's like, this is my wife, this is my kids, like. I'm the sole provider. Like, what do you mean? You're the sole provider. You're taking, like, now we have kids homeless. Now the homeless population is going up because you're deporting fathers.
It's crazy.
Like, you're taking kids away from their home. Like, people grew up here.
That's what I don't like, bro. I swear that's my main thing, bro. Literally deporting like men of households, bro.
Yeah.
Men and children, too, because, like, I just be thinking, like, people that was, like, not necessarily born here, but been here since 3, been here since 4. Like, this is their home.
They
This
don't
is
know
what they
anything
they don't know
but
nothing
this.
else.
Yeah.
So you sending them where? Where are you sending them? Because now they feel foreign in the country that you're telling them that they belong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. The
crazy.
nature of it all is so aggressive. It's so American style, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how they get, bro. Like it's wild. It's wild out here, man.
We
Stay
love to
safe.
say-
Stay safe,
safe,
during the
everybody.
protest, guys.
Please,
please stay safe.
Stay safe during
Yeah.
the protest, guys. Listen, don't lose sight of what you're protesting for. I know there's people that's going to be looting. I heard they're looting out there in LA a little bit.
Yeah,
It's bad
I've heard
in
it's
LA.
really
Like,
bad.
it's bad. We got sources out there, bro.
And
We know what y'all
honestly-
doing.
Yeah.
We know what y'all
Please
doing.
about we know
We
But
got sources.
stay safe during the freaking protests.
For sure,
Please.
for sure.
And try
Please
your
stay
best not to
vigilant.
lose, because I really feel like when they was looting in 2020, the protest was not the idea. That wasn't what's on the news. Not like,
Right.
oh, they posted for this. No, it was
was-
they're looting.
Yeah, oh yeah,
They're
for
tearing
sure.
down their communities.
Yeah.
So I feel like once you turn it into that, you lose sight, and not
Yeah.
even you lose sight. The people that you're trying to see, like they don't see you as doing your law abiding right. They see you as tearing down the city, and you don't care about no one else's life. So please, as we're never going to see you not to protest.
Yep.
But please make sure that you're being heard. You're not going to be heard if you're doing stuff that's going to cause
Yes.
them to want to harm you. Because, like, remember, you have kids, you have families. They want to see you tomorrow.
They
Please
do.
don't-
They
please
do.
don't give these people a reason to do something stupid and make you on a T-shirt.
Yes,
Stay
please
safe.
stay safe, everybody. Our next topic is the TrueStar Confession. Before we get into our interview, what's our confession this week? And what is TrueStar Confession?
So,
We ain't even described
these
no
are our confessions. Because y'all know we're going to tell every episode.
Oh, we didn't describe no role models.
It's cool, but what's the confession?
okay.
They know
No
that.
role models is who we don't want to be like.
Hey,
And
don't be
right
like
now,
Ice.
No
we
role
don't want to be
models
like
is who
Ice.
we
And honestly, I
don't
think
wanna
we
be
should be
like.
like the commander in chief should be no
Don't
role
be
models.
like
They
that. We
just
already
doing
know
what
that.
they told.
That's general knowledge. But what
We
if
done talked about him
though?
so much this
That's going. Hey, we got
on
4
this
years,
show.
man. Come on, man. Don't even.
I don't
guys,
got 4
it's
years,
okay.
nothing. I'm moving out the country.
Oop.
So
Everybody, let's take a deep breath.
Confessions?
All right, confession.
Do you know-
I'm scared for this confession now.
That was about the looting and stuff like that.
Oh.
That was about like
It's
everybody
gonna
be
raise
sad.
my blood pressure. Another
No,
girl,
this confession is
teenager pregnant.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's just like it's real. So he's okay. TrueStar Confessions. TrueStar Confession is when you send us information like you want advice or you have a question about or just want another opinion like or just want to be in your business and we okay with that.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
What we say is our word is not law.
Yes.
You
Please.
Part about being an adult is making your own decisions. So you can take every piece of advice. 'Cause we may have three different opinions, or we may all agree. Which one are you gonna take? Take yours. Like stay on what you believe. Like
Exactly.
and please don't have your mama calling up here saying you told you not to go to college. I'm gonna say that every episode because like come
Take
on.
every piece of advice with a grain
With
of
a
salt.
grain of
Don't
salt.
listen to
Salt.
anybody's perspective and apply it 100%.
Exactly.
Even if you do apply it, make sure you believe it. Like,
Right.
don't be like, they said do it, so I'm gonna do it. They be like, oh no, that was a great piece of advice, so I'm gonna take this 100%. But I believe in it.
Right, right.
If it go wrong, I'm not mad at nobody but myself.
Right,
And
right.
your mama not mad at us.
Facts.
Right, right.
Okay, so. Hi, my name is Mike. I'm 22, and me and my ex-girlfriend have been separated for a year now. But we dated in the past since 8th grade. My mom, of course, has gained a relationship with her, and she's like another daughter. But she won't stop talking to her. I'm not saying stop talking to her for good, but I'm saying give me time to heal. What should I do? I'm going to start off. Okay, I got a lot of different... Because I got a lot, like, okay, you can't control nobody but yourself.
Right.
Honestly. And I would say, on controlling your self piece, you're going to have to, like, hey, mom, I don't know, you didn't say you talked to her, you didn't say if you talked to her about it or not, so I'm not sure. But if you have not talked to her and, like, yo, because you said time to heal, so I feel like this is traumatizing. So, like, Mom,
When did they break up? Did he say?
He said they've been separated for a year now. So
Oh, a
year
year.
ago.
Yeah,
So
you
maybe
still
21.
healing, baby.
Bro, you'll be alright,
He's
bro.
21.
No, he's still
No, they've
healing,
been
baby.
dating.
You'll be alright,
They've
bro.
been dating since 8th grade.
If they've been
That's
dating
a
since
whole
8th grade, that's like 12 years.
Then you got 8th grade through high school through summer college.
Yeah.
And first of all, those is all different mental stability things. Like that is maybe I've changed so much since 8th grade.
That's gonna take
I
a
done-
while.
Baby. So
That's
but
crazy.
it's gonna take a while. Well, you gotta think about first, let me start. So for yourself, have a conversation with your mom, like, Mom, yo, I need to heal. Like, apparently this was the love of your life. No, I'm not trying to fight guilty. I'm not trying to fight guilty. But if you love this person, if you loved this person, and you love your mom, like, yo, have a conversation. Have a conversation. If she's talking to your mama, she can talk to you. Yo, leave my mama alone, G. Like, no.
So you
But-
would say have a conversation with her directly and
Both.
say stop
Have
talking
someone-
to my mom.
I would say, no,
Trying to start a
yes.
fight.
I'm just
Honestly,
saying,
This is
like,
an episode of
I don't
baddies,
know
bro.
if that would be the
honestly,
best.
like, so you gotta
thing.
come. If they didn't dated since 8th grade,
But sometimes when you break up with somebody, you just go no contact. Like for
no,
me,
you
I
can.
can't like.
But at the end of the day, it's not no contact. She like your mama other daughter, so that means she done been to barbecues and all.
That's crazy.
I would
So
say
you-
That's
tell
a lot
your
of
mom,
drama,
though.
man.
I feel like honestly, have a conversation with your mama and be like, "Hey, Mom, this is not healthy for me. Like,
Yeah.
I need you as my mother. I am your blood child." I'm looking at Gary like he the mama. For me, I need you to like, yes, get serious. I need for you
Oh gosh.
and me. I need us to be able to separate this because I want to
No.
bring new people in.
No.
No,
What if the mama say no though? What?
ready? So, Mom,
Time to move out.
Mom, I respect your, you know, that you love her and that you came your daughter. But because you're saying no, I'm going to have to like separate myself a little bit from you too because
Yeah.
I need time to heal. Like I need time to move on.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, because I got a petty side too.
Okay. Why don't you just leave with this? You know you want to be petty, bro. Like,
Get you a new girl, pop up at the barbecue and be like, yo.
Wait, so the girlfriend is still coming to the barbecue?
Well, he said that.
bro, she part of the fam.
No,
part of the fam.
No.
He said that the mom is still communicating with her. And I just feel like if that's the case, she probably, I just said she came to the barbecue.
She part of the
I don't
fam,
know.
bro.
Coming to the barbecue as an ex is crazy work.
I feel like, and she could, I honestly
Sorry.
feel like on my girl side, on like to be devil's advocate, they were around each other since middle school.
Yeah, but get up.
Since she was in middle school. No, listen, on my devil's advocate side, since middle school.
Yep.
It is hard. If you said she became a daughter, that means that became a mother.
Tight.
You get what I'm saying?
I guess.
No, but no. And hear
That's
me
my
out.
mommy.
No. Hear me
yours.
out. And this is what I'm saying, because it's middle school, so that emotional is different. Like when you're younger, you connect to like people say, don't bring your kids around a lot of different people because kids connect strongly. So she got a different type of connection with your mom, and I honestly think you should just be like.
Bro.
I don't know, because I'd
Just,
be like,
bro, just get back with her at that point, bro. Like,
Right,
y'all,
like,
y'all
I
your
don't
wife.
know
That's your
at
wife, bro.
times,
That's your
like,
wife, bro. Y'all been
You
dating for
love
12
her.
years.
Your
You
wife.
messaging
That's
us.
your wife,
You
bro.
messaging us
That's
and
your
asking
wife.
us for
That's
advice
your
because you
wife.
love her.
That's
Go
your
go buy that
wife,
ring. Go to
That's
this.
your wife.
Come on.
Like, you can't even get another girl after
What
that.
if the relationship was toxic though?
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like heal, just heal.
Yeah, I would
You
just
gonna have
say
to
heal and talk to
sometimes
your
you gonna have to
mom.
heal quietly and then pop out loud.
Yeah, no cap. Get a new girl, bro.
Heal quietly.
Stone on her.
Don't get a
Heal.
new girl until you heal though. Cause
Yes, heal, talk to
hate
your
trying to heal
mom
people.
and vent to a friend or something like that. But make sure you have an outlet. But don't be trying to go back
That
to
is
old
crazy.
situations.
Don't go look. I ain't gonna say don't go back to old situations because we ain't gonna act like ain't nobody ever been back to the old situation. I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, but if it wasn't good for you though, like
We don't know. He didn't tell us. So
he
we
didn't
gonna say
tell
this
us.
is
I'm
good.
just
Bro, that's
assuming the
his wife,
relationship.
though.
I'm
Y'all
just
finna
saying-
get back together,
Look,
bro.
she said she must have been beating on him. No, it could
That's
have been.
his wife,
It
bro.
could have honestly been
Well-
like they felt like they was together too long, so they broke up.
Maybe
You
he
said
was
what
a
the fuck for
toxic
no
one.
reason.
Like I
That
don't
is
know.
your wife.
Every
Look,
breakup
at-
don't have to be toxic.
Look,
y'all.
at the end of the day, bro, put a bow on it, bro. Put a ring on it. To put a ring on it.
No.
So put a ring on it, bro. Go get your wife, bro.
Go get your wife. No,
Go
but
get your wife, bro.
seriously, my honest feedback is just talk to your moms and like be honest with her. And she says she can't do that, and I would hate for her to say that. But
That's crazy.
if she says she can't move on, then like you gonna have to move on yourself.
She ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on, really. at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
live
Like,
your life.
Live your life.
Move out.
Don't worry about it. I feel like honestly, you worried about it is like, dang, do you got feelings for her? Because like, why
Go
do it
get your
matter?
wife, bro. Go get your. I'm saying.
Why
you see
do it
her every day.
matter?
You see it at the crib already, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you be saying hey or whatever, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Dang, so look, he done said she was at the crib. She was
Right,
spent
at the
night.
barbecue.
They done had a girls' day, huh? They went got
She
their
got her
nails
own
done.
room
I'm
at the
saying,
house.
bro.
She got a key to the house.
Like,
She,
Right.
this
she know the
connection
alarm
is
code.
Unworthy.
Alarm
Your little
code.
sister called her sister. She going to the graduation. You
Sure,
didn't even
got
get a graduation
Right.
ticket.
Special knock.
She got special
They had
privileges.
6 tickets and she got your ticket. You didn't even get one. No, but for real,
No.
talk to your moms. And then she said, no, you don't have to heal out loud and for yourself. Like, don't worry about it, bro. Just keep pushing it. And if you do
Absolutely.
love that girl, put a ring on it because y'all have been together for a minute now.
Put a ring on
So
it, bro. You heard me, bro. Go ahead, get your
Gary
girl back.
said, go get your girl
said put a
back.
ring.
And I'm sure
I'm
y'all
glad
been
you
together for
believe
this
in
long.
marriage, Gary.
I do. I believe in marriage. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You-
good.
I'm happy. You see, he probably paid for Chick-fil-A too, though, because they've been together since 8th grade. I'm sure.
All
they've
right,
been
y'all.
a
Let's still
home-
mental health month.
They-
Let's not get on Gary
Look,
too
they'd
much.
have been a homecoming.
Because I guarantee you, like 8th grade,
Dang,
bro, 8th
she
grade.
in a home, the prom book.
She in a pro.
She in the prom.
I'm telling you, bro.
book.
Look.
Go marry that girl.
Go marry that girl, bro.
Go marry
I
that
already
girl.
said, you even bought the Chick-fil-A.
I say don't go back to old situations, but that's just me.
If it's unhealthy, don't go back. But if it's just like, yo, we was being petty and I love you, baby, I love you.
Baby, I love
you.
Baby, I love you.
You my everything. You all I
Y'all,
ever
we are
wanted.
anti
And we not
It's
CIA
we
on
not,
the show.
We not anti.
Anti what?
CIA.
Nah, sexy.
Remember we
bro,
talked about
We
that?
not gonna disrespect Sexy Red. Like she.
I'm sorry.
Babe, I love
All right,
you.
we on to our
I
next
want my
segment.
wedding
We done
ring.
went way over.
That's funny.
All right, we got some special guests, a part of a very special movement that's about to come on this couch. But first, I'm going to introduce what the group is. It's called the Unity Movement, which is founded by Golden Child, and it is a community-driven, grassroots nonprofit dedicated to fostering peace, collaboration, and empowerment in underserved neighborhoods. And they engage directly with the most dangerous areas.
Ooh, Inglewood?
I looked at you because I knew you was about to say that.
They be right next door to Gary.
Right next door. And they fearlessly connect with the toughest and most resilient members of our communities, those who are often overlooked and feared. They recently hosted a neighborhood cleanup in North Lawndale this past weekend. I was super intrigued by it, so I wanted to bring them on the show. But our two members that we're highlighting specifically are Justin Vincent, aka Justin the CEO, and he is a college dropout who achieved financial freedom by being a serial entrepreneur. He has two businesses. He owns and designs his clothing brand Over East and is the founder and CEO of Credit College, where he helps fix people and build their credit and get business funding. And he is a member of the Unity Movement and empowers youth financially. And Eye of the Trenches, aka Young Will, is a 24-year-old documentarian from Dalton, and he is striving to make our communities worldwide a safe place to live, and did a full 360 from shooting videos since 14 for Lil Durk, Polo G, G Herbo, King Von, Lil Yachty, a whole bunch of other people in the midst of Chicago's drill era. But he made his 360 successfully, and he graduated with all honors from Clark Atlanta University. Let's give it up for them as we welcome them to the set from the go.
Hello.
Come on in, bro. How y'all doing?
Today? Welcome. Nice to meet you.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Good. How are you?
Real quick, tell me who's who.
I'm Justin, the CEO.
And I'm I.
Out of Trenches. Hey man, what's up, man? Videographer, man.
Yes, sir.
To talk to you, man. That's what's up.
Listen.
So how y'all doing today? It's still
Men's Mental Health Month.
How y'all feeling?
I'm blessed, you know. So
Blessed?
I'm just, blessed and highly favored. Blessed to be on this platform to show, what we doing in Chicago, and just blessed that God used me the way He used me in my life right now.
Amen.
I'm great because God's great. So yeah, simple.
Hey man. Simple.
I love that.
Alrighty.
All right, so quick, I know Sully gave her introduction on what Unity is, but tell me about the Unity group from y'all. Like, what exactly is it that y'all do, and why do y'all do it?
All right.
You go first.
Okay. See, my apologies. These cameras make me nervous. I'm so used to being behind it, not in front of it.
I feel you.
But the Unity Movement pretty much is just to make our communities a safe and decent place to live. And then, like, what I do, I document everything. And as we know, media plays a big role, and it's like it's hard to be something you ain't seeing. So I try to show the positive, and I try to show what these brothers went through, so you won't just necessarily see all the negative things and judge them for the negative, but I want you to really accept them. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give you a whole different perspective on their life.
Okay, we're gonna expound on that, bro, because that's not gonna be
good.
this.
Yeah, I like that.
We're not gonna just take that in stride, bro. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Bro, what I say is, it's just what he said. You feel me? But Chicago been through a lot, you know what I'm saying, and it's still going through a lot, and our whole goal and objective is to change the narrative. And I feel like the way we doing it is different, because we going to those, like you said, rough neighborhoods where it's really busting at, and we connecting with the people who really involved, unfortunately, and those the ones who need to get touched most, because those the ones, when they change, the whole environment gonna change. You feel me? So I say, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's just like every other movement, but that's the whole difference. We really going into and getting interactive with the people who's really getting involved. You feel me? The people who, been in jail, the people who, out here in these streets for real. You feel me? And that's what I like about it the most, because, again, none of the people who need it the most, none of the people who need the love the most, you feel me, at their lowest moment in their life, you feel me, when they doing the most dirt in their life, you feel me? And if we get that change right there, that's when everything gonna change.
Yeah, I love
Hey, that sounds great, bro. Appreciate y'all for that little bio, man. That's dope. That's powerful. I need to join y'all, bro.
Bro, come out, bro.
It's
Speaking of,
unity,
I need to
everybody.
join y'all. That's
everybody.
part of my question. How do you get people to join and come be a part of this? What is your?
What's the initiation, man?
Yeah.
I got
So it really ain't even I won't even say no initiation.
I said promo. He said, "What's your initiation? How do you get people involved?"
Right.
Man, really, we ain't, man, really, like, it ain't even got to be a donation, just coming out and giving your time. You feel me? Like this past Sunday, we went to go clean up the neighborhood. You feel me? Because we don't want to just change the neighborhood. We want to let people know that, all right, cool, what y'all have right now, we want to appreciate it. We want to make what's best what y'all got right now, and then build it up as well. So just coming out, you feel me, supporting, you know, sharing posts, and if you can donate, but mainly get in tune with Golden Child. You feel me? He the head of everything. He got all the details. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely connect y'all. But mainly just follow the movement, get involved as much as you can. You feel me? If it's your, you feel me, community that you feel like we need to come out to, you know, share that information with us so we can connect with those people as well.
Inglewood.
Yeah, I'll say this too though, like it's unity. The word unity, unite. It's simple. So it's like with me, I say not just supporting your neighborhood, support every neighborhood as a whole. Because if one neighborhood go down, that's like everybody going down. Because we family. It's unity. You get what I'm saying?
So you really embodying that.
Yeah.
I feel that. That's dope.
Yeah, and that was going to be a part of my follow-up question too. In North Lawndale, what was that experience like for both of y'all being out there? I saw a little bit of the documentary. It was amazing. So how was that capturing that, Will? And then what was the experience like being out there?
Well, capturing it, it's like you don't understand how big something is until you just take a step back sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I was in awe the whole time. Like, that's when I'm probably the happiest, being in them moments, just being in the trenches. I love being in the trenches because I see gold in my people. I see diamonds in everybody. So it's like, just being out there, it was just like a dream come true, to be honest.
Wow.
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 That's dope, bro. Honestly, man, we did chop it up, man. Like that's actually some real filmmaking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Really just seeing everybody and seeing the potential in people. You know what I'm saying? That's fire.
Yeah, Gary is a filmmaker. So.
Yeah, I
Okay. Oh yeah. So you know.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
But I did like what he said. I resonate with like seeing good in people, like seeing diamonds in everybody. Like
You see the beauty in the struggle, pretty
you know what I'm
much.
saying?
You know?
Like that's fire, bro.
Because like we don't even realize it in our communities. We got everything we need. We like literally we got everything we need. It's just we got to continue to pick each other up so we can see it. Cause it's like we be blind to everything we got already. You know?
Yeah, we always looking for more, and we got.
Yeah, we already got it.
Facts.
So.
No, he got
you
it.
got it.
Yeah, my bad.
Nah, you good. I'll say, man, it was like heaven on earth, like just doing God's work, and not even just that, but the people that was doing God's work. Like again, these are people who was heavily involved in the streets, coming back to clean up the neighborhood and trying to be unity. You feel me?
Yeah.
Coming in like, and we actually shout out to everybody love Richie on Instagram. He a recovering addict of I think 14 to 16 years, and what was so powerful about him being there, that was that neighborhood that he bought them narcotics from, and was addicted on, and you know what I'm saying. So and then those people there was some of the people who was providing it to him. So we had both sides of the, you feel me, both sides of the problem being there and coming back and rebuilding that community up, coming back and pushing unity, you feel me? So that was just so powerful. Then a couple other more, big names out there that again was heavily involved in the streets that's now doing this work, and it's just so powerful, you feel what I'm saying? To see those type of people that people, look down on or talk bad on because of the mistakes they made in their life and the things that, they fell victim to because of their environment, coming back and like, okay, I want to change. And I'm just blessed that we was there, to see that and do it.
That's fire, bro.
Because you said the people, we see both sides. So how do you build those connections with those people and then maintain them? So like, yeah, you came this one time, let's keep this going. How do you say you guys build the connections and maintain them?
Really, like building the connection is just continue to embrace people. Never stop embracing somebody. Just randomly checking in on somebody. That'll make a whole difference. They might have been ready to crash out, but you just text them, "You good, brother?" That might have just did something to them,
Yeah.
And just always leaving on a good note. Peace and blessings. I love you, brother. Even if you just met them, let them know you love them, because that's your brother. Simple as that. That's how you continue to build them bonds and connections. And every time it's something we doing, make them feel like they're a part of it, because the biggest desire any human has is to be great. So let them know they're great. Let them know they value.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's fire.
Bro, then I'll just say, like, I ain't gonna lie, that's really what he said. Like, and an amazing thing I like about the unity movement as well, that I'm blessed to be a part of, is we coming with God. So like, coming with peace, coming with love. That's how God comes to you. You feel me? When you're in your lowest moment, and God always there. You feel me? So we just trying to show the God within us to them. You feel me? Because when we start doing that they gonna start showing it to other people. So just staying consistent with what bro said, just showing the God within you, basically.
Yeah, and passing that positive energy. And that connects with me specifically because there was a trend going on TikTok where basically wives had their husbands calling like their friends and saying like, oh, you saw that trend? Basically they were calling their friends and like saying, oh, I just want to say goodnight or whatever, but it was like bestie or whatever. And so a lot of black men, like their friends kind of like shut them down, like, you calling me, what you calling me saying goodnight for? Like a lot of people got shut down. And that was, I look at the deeper meaning and everything. So I was like, dang, like, do black men not show affection in their connections? Like, is that uncommon? So the fact that y'all are showing love to each other and checking in and like really creating that peaceful environment just means so much, because it's going to travel, like you said.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know about that good night though.
He said nobody called me say goodnight.
It was like,
Some
you know,
people
like,
get
you
shaky
good, bro?
head.
Like, you good night? Like, all right, bro, you good? Like, making sure they was good, because, like, that was random when you would call me saying good night.
Right.
Like, but, like, making sure you good, because, like,
Right, you
all
are
right,
not
you
on the
good?
roof.
Like,
Right.
you good, bro?
It's certain hours you don't call nobody at. Like, you know what
Nah,
I'm
that's
saying?
real.
Yeah.
You say, I leave with peace and embracing them, but
Right.
don't be calling me at all
Don't tell
times
me,
of the
like,
night.
don't tell me good night.
That's funny. That's
funny.
funny. But I'm really interested in your history because I know you shot videos for like really prominent people, you know, Hart, Polo G, and all of that stuff. How was that? You know what I'm saying? Because I got a follow-up question after that. But how was that? Like, talk to me about that. And this is coming from a person who's trying to build their like videographer brand off the ground. You know what I'm saying? So talk about it for a little bit.
So like really, man, probably Hart was like the biggest moment for me, like for real, like doing them vlogs, just being in the studio sessions around them all, because like that's what I really grew up listening to for real, like. Anybody who in my age range, you know, Hart was
Hart
him.
was that, bro.
Yeah,
Hart was
Dirt
that.
too though, Dirt too. But like
Yeah.
the Dirt thing was a little different because that was like a show. I got to kick it with him a little bit, but it was like the Hart. That was like
You was there, like, you was in the vibe.
Like for real. I'm dang. And it's like it felt like I made it at that point, you know. But you know.
You know what I'm saying? You did it, bro.
Yeah.
So it was cool. So how did you make that connection? Was it just like,
Shout out Mainsky. That's like one
Yeah.
of her close friends, but Mainsky made that connection.
that's
like,
dope. So
yeah.
it's really just about who you know.
Yeah,
I've
for
been telling
real.
everybody, man, you know, G Herbo came to my crib one time.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
oh, that's what's up.
He came to my crib,
Yeah.
dropped off some fruits and vegetables, bro, on some community impact type
yeah.
stuff.
Dion Chicago Dream.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, Dion
Shout out
Chicago
to
Dream.
Dion.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Thank you, bro. Because he would have got on my case.
Right, he would've called
got on
that
my
phone.
case. But nah, Dion set that up for me, bro. Dion and TrueStar. So, you know what I'm saying? It was dope to meet her, bro. He said I got great energy, bro. So, like that, it was dope. So, yeah, Herb is definitely that. So, I get how you feel. But, so you shooting those videos and you being around those environments. I heard that you don't shoot with, like, guns no more. Like, no more guns.
I don't
none
know.
of that, bro.
I don't shoot no, like, you can't pay me $1 million to shoot a video with a pipe in it, a diss song, none of that. I ain't
Really?
doing
You
that.
ain't doing it, huh?
No,
so
sir.
so you just, is it part of the Unity brand? It's part of just like keeping the peace and like just pushing positivity type thing? Is that why you're not doing it?
It's part of everything. It's part of
Yeah.
my life. I'm not about to be a hypocrite and sell out again.
Yeah.
Knowing better, now that I know better, I ain't gonna do none of that, because all this doing is making the next young brother think he gotta go put a gun on camera, think he gotta go this to make it, thinking he gotta do certain things to make it. And when I want to make it cool to be cool again, like you know what I'm saying? It ain't cool to be cool again. Cool now. It's like it's cool to be a crash out. I want to get rid of that. You know?
Yes.
Like, let's make real music, real art, put real thought to the music videos, all that. Let's stop all the death, you know? Everything we doing, let's stop speaking death, let's speak life. Simple.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine how many
love
people
that.
like they like, dang, no, I don't offer you $1 million. You telling me no?
Hey, it's integrity.
But like, it's like, imagine their mental state after that. Like, dang, maybe I'm doing something that like I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like, and this young brother, because y'all not old, but this young black man telling me no, like this is not it. This is not the way. It's like, okay, like that's respect. Like it's self-respect, but then it's also like you gaining respect from other people too. Like, dang, because some people like, you offer me this. All right, forget it. Like, all right, I'll do it for you, bro. Like, you know?
Yeah, and then it's like, it's to not cause confusion too. So it's like, how you pushing peace, right?
Yeah.
But the next thing you do is up a gun on camera.
Yeah.
Don't nothing peaceful come out of upping a gun on somebody.
Yeah.
Don't nothing peaceful
Nothing
come out of
peaceful
that.
after the gun.
The gun and God got the same amount of letters in it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
And then I can say something real quick. Like, I just want to say how proud I am of folks, because like that 360 turn was a major turn from him. Like, you know, like going from getting booked out, you know what I'm saying, almost every single day of the week, because, you know, everybody want to be a part of the Chicago drill scene, and he capturing it, and he out of the trenches. Like that name like holding so much weight in the drill scene. Everybody was shooting with him, and then for him to make a whole 360 and them to have to rebuild, you know what I'm saying, and like y'all say, decline all that money because you want to just push that real motive. Now you want to push the real piece, you feel me, and now, you know, it's starting to pay off for him. Like now he getting, you know, millions of views to the page back again, like that same thing. And I just want to say it publicly, you know, and give him his flowers, you know, on camera, because you feel me, he need it, you know what I'm saying, because it's very easy to do, you feel me, what the world, you know, wants you to do for that money, especially when you making it like he was there, and like to have that and then like to lose it all and then still rebuild it and stay true to yourself, you know, even though, you know, it's hard, like that's a lot.
That's
bro.
tough,
So
bro.
much
That's tough, bro. One cameraman to another, bro. That's
Literally,
tough.
and I think the biggest thing behind it, like we said, is the integrity. And people have a different respect for you when you actually do and hold true to your values like you say you are. We were just talking before y'all got here about how Kirk Franklin at the BET Awards was like talking crazy, and how his co-host felt comfortable talking to him crazy because he doesn't present himself as a man of God or a man of integrity. So people feel comfortable doing that. So the fact that you're actually like doing what you say, what you do, it shows that people have a different respect for you, and that they probably know not to even approach you on no like drill scene stuff no more, because like no, he don't do that. So that, but I do have a follow-up question though. So were you shooting these videos in college, like getting booked out? So
oh yeah, in college.
How did that work?
I graduated a year early, so I was in college at 17, right? So when I was in college, I used to be in class editing drill videos, million guns on my laptop, people looking at me, all that type of stuff. I was doing it all through high school, college, everything.
Yeah, because you was shooting since 14, right?
Yeah, I would say that is actually very commendable to say. I'm in college, I'm in high school. College is hard.
Yeah.
Anybody done stepped, listen, anybody that stepped foot on a college campus
we didn't do it, bro. We didn't.
and then been through it, like, first of all, skip the work. It's a mental challenge.
Yeah.
It's a physical challenge to be away. And then it's like, okay, now I got to work and make this money. And you did it with honors. Congratulations. Cause
Congratulations.
top year. Graduated early. Like, that's real, like, that's really admiring a little bit. Not a little bit. It's admiring.
Appreciate
like,
it.
you done made money, made bread, made a name. Forget the money. Made a name for yourself.
Exactly.
And still making a name for yourself, because now you got like, a degree. Shout out.
Shout out to you too, though, bro. Because like, bro, we dropped out.
We gonna get into just though generational wealth he is creating.
Yes,
definitely didn't forget about that.
Definitely didn't forget about that. 'Cause
we gonna get into it
me and him
for
are
sure.
similar. But yeah.
No, I mean, I really want to know how you incorporate your personal brand into being a part of the unity movement, because you are a serial entrepreneur. We've spoken on panels together. Amazing dude, inside and out. So how do you incorporate your integrity in showing these young men what it looks like to be not only a man of God, but also a credit expert, showing them that they can use money in a different way? Because we've had conversations about using money as a tool to get success. A lot of people in our community look at debt as, okay, it's bad, I gotta stay away from it, but you instill a different mindset in everybody around you. So how do you integrate that into your environment?
Bro, so what I first like to say is, you know, I incorporate God into everything that I do, you know, so with that business, I know he using it for his glory. And one thing's like the streets, a lot of kids go to the streets because of money. You know what I'm saying? They need to provide. They probably don't have that at home. You know what I'm saying? They is the man of the house. So like, yeah, it's unity, but at the end of the day, how you gonna teach this young man how to get some money? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, especially in Chicago, like out here, it's either you're gonna be a drug dealer, you gotta be a rapper, you gotta be an athlete, or you gotta be scamming. You feel me? To make some money out here, some real money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed that God put me in a position and He showed me a route to take where it could give me the same amount of money. I could look the same. You know what I'm saying? And I could show them a different route. You feel me? So now I'm not only telling you push unity, push peace, be peaceful. I'm actually showing you how to also get some money, you feel me, a different way without even having to go to the streets. And when, we come in with God, you know, and everything, but they also gonna need to have some money at at a point too as well. You feel me? Like
Right, it
I
gets
don't
real.
want to ever leave that out. Like that.
Yeah.
That's important. Like everything is possible with God, but God also told us we need to work. You know, we need to get some money. You feel what I'm saying?
It's in
So
the
like,
word.
so like I can't.
It's
you
in the
feel
Bible,
me?
people.
Oh, it is though.
Bro, so like I make sure that like my part, you feel me, within the unity movement, I want to empower them financially. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you do that, you also, again, you giving them that unity part and that peace, but you also let them know, okay, cool, this is another way how you can go get some money legally. You know, the legal way. You feel me? It's gonna take some more hard work. You feel me? But it's gonna be less risk. You feel me? Less risk of you losing your life. Less risk of you going to jail. You feel me? Not having to see your family.
reward.
You know what I'm saying? Great
Great
reward. You
reward,
feel me?
yeah.
So just knowing that I got that gift, you feel me? That's not a lot out here in Chicago, and that I can bring to that unity movement, and again also show them that part. I feel like it's a blessing, you feel me, to be used like that. You know what I'm saying? God could definitely, you know, change a lot of people, because a lot of people come to me want to learn about credit, want to learn about financial literacy, because that's what they see first. That's what catches their eye. You know, the money, the success, and I love that, and that's what God put me on the platform to do. And then now when I get them, they like, okay, cool. And I never not give all the glory to God. Like, this how I got here. So you looking at me, you look up to me, you think I'm successful, just know that it all came from God. Know that God blessed me with all this. So now you gonna feel more motivated to get
who
right
is
with
this
God.
God?
You feel me?
Right.
Because you looking up to
Yeah.
somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of people out here, because everybody looking up to the rappers, you feel me?
Yeah.
And nobody really saying nothing about God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you got somebody who you could look up to, who getting them there the same amount or more money with that got the rappers got, and they giving all the glory to God, and they showing you, because everybody can't rap. Everybody not no athlete.
Everybody
You know what I'm
make it,
saying?
yeah.
So like you when you a shorty out here growing up, you limiting yourself, because you only seeing only athletes. I don't want to go to college, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be, and I can't be no rapper. Like, okay, what else do I got? You feel me? And it's a lot of big bros out here, you feel me, leading them wrong. I don't blame them, because they don't know no better, but they teaching them how to scam. They teaching them how to sell drugs. You
You
feel
can
me?
only do what you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tell them how old you are, Just.
21.
21
That's fine.
out here having it. So I think that's a beautiful thing too, is that you're so close in age to them, and there's so many people that are 21 and go wrong. You know, so the
Definitely.
fact that you are at that age and you're their same age and you've achieved financial freedom, you're a serial entrepreneur, you have your own clothing brand, you're in it for the right reason, you're promoting God. That's an example to them of what they can do, and an example also that they don't have to go to the streets to make money. There's a legal way to do it. It's a way to create generational wealth. It's a way to be an example and a light in your environment. Justin do Bible studies every morning on Instagram. And
Bro,
I'll be
join.
watching
I'm about to get your
Bible studies.
Instagram. I'm about
10
to get
a.m.
Instagram.
Central Standard Time.
10
Join,
a.m.
man.
Every single day. You talk about that, like being the salt and the light of the earth. So, man, I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Can I
Appreciate it.
just say to that aspect, because y'all saying it's making it cool to be legal and doing stuff the right way, but y'all making it cool because people, black boys, I work with a lot of youth and the young black men, they are ashamed almost to say, like, I'm a believer.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, it's not okay. It's okay to be a believer. It's like, you winning. You got
Bro.
Oh, for sure.
Listen,
we young
baby.
and turned being believers.
been a believer. You got like
Nah.
an army behind you holding you up just because this one fact and this one thing. Why is being ashamed? I love that y'all, since y'all sat down, since they got here, because when they got here, I was like, hey, how you doing? And they talked about God then. Since they've sat down, they talked about being like a follower of Christ, being a disciple of Christ. 'Cause this is what they're doing. They're doing discipleship. Like, if y'all not catching the drift, this is discipleship.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bringing people to wealth and what the promises of God, one, and then also like bringing them to God.
Yep.
So like, yeah. So shout out to y'all. It's
Shout
amazing
out
to
to
see
y'all.
black kings out here that's like, yo, yeah, it's cool to do this, that, third, but also know where all your help come from.
Yep.
Young community.
Shout out to that.
leader.
So, like, I ain't gonna lie, that word of shame, like, as a shorty, man, you would get clowned in the trenches, like,
Yes.
For
just
reading
for
books.
being regular, like, for
Unfortunately.
reading
Yes.
a book, for just being smart, like, man, why you say that word like that? You get what I'm saying?
Why you talking proper?
Yeah,
Talking
yeah,
proper.
like,
Why you got grammar?
Yeah, what?
Listen,
The whitewashed allegations is so
bro,
crazy.
yeah.
bro.
Definitely,
Like,
and
you
I'm
can't
working
have
with
nothing.
kids.
But
on,
that
like,
come from insecurities, though, you know?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say insecurities. From me watching, I just feel like it comes from their elders not being secure in it. So like insecurities, but like whose insecurities? Because who's teaching them that it's okay? Like you see your daddy at church praying, but do you see him talking to his homeboy about it? Like
Yeah.
you don't see that. Like sometimes, last Sunday it was like the preacher that came for you Sunday. He was like, why you don't know your mama God, or why you don't know your daddy God, or whatever. And I was like, dang, because I see you on Sunday, but do I see you talking to when you with your homeboy out the barbershop? What y'all talking about then? So like this is see y'all saying yes in private time and public time. Like I'm on Instagram every day at 10 a.m. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying. I'm gonna follow him right now. I'm
Bible
enjoying.
studies is crazy.
Bible studies is
That's what's up, bro.
yeah.
Bro.
Absolutely.
And I'll say, like you said, like there ain't a lot of people who talking about that to their peers.
Mm-hmm.
Like God blessed me with Sullivan. God blessed me with, cause I prayed for that, for people to be around me, not even just my age, but who on the same path as me, as trying to get closer with God. Because that's what helps you. Feel me? That's why I do the Bible study. Cause I don't be on there like preaching. I be on there growing with them, like letting them know like
that's
we
what
on
I
the
love
same
about
level.
it.
You feel me? We on the same level, and we doing it together.
I listen
You
to
feel
it.
what
She
I'm saying?
sees me when I come into work. I'm listening to the Bible studies every morning.
Yeah, and then like me, this is putting one of private things in our private time. Me and Sully do like certain prayers together. Like we like this is what we do. We like all right, bet this is what we want to grow in. We can grow together. Let's build
That's
community
good.
where we can grow
Yeah.
with people.
Yeah.
And no one is the leader in this. Like we all
Yeah,
are
exactly.
learning.
We're
like
all
nobody,
together.
ain't nobody perfect. It's
Yeah.
the only one made
Exactly.
perfect. So.
Yeah.
Let's all grow. Let's all come together. Be a safe space to
Yes,
fall and get back
absolutely.
up.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
really
Amen,
It's so
bro.
beautiful.
that's real.
Like
God-fearing community leaders, man. Y'all.
clap it up, clap it up.
Glory
clap it
to
up.
If I
God.
was a magician and I could pull roses out my sleeve, I would. You know what I'm saying?
Give these men they flowers.
no, but me and Justin can't be on the platform without shouting out Coach Angel either.
Shout out
We get on
Coach
the
Angel, nah,
accountability
for
call
sure.
Every morning 6 a.m. and we literally
Shout out
learn
to
a lot
y'all.
about business. So
Look, to end things off.
wait,
we
but our game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
Let's run to the
Okay,
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things off. We're gonna play a quick little game. You know, so it's kind of what we do around here. We like to have fun. All right. So to keep it simple, we're gonna play Would You Rather. All right. I'm the host, so I'm gonna say all the questions, and then y'all just pick which ones you would rather do.
You're not gonna pick?
No, I'm just the game master. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna talk
I
about
feel,
it.
I feel like you be
What?
cheating that way because you don't never get to pick how us looking.
Right, we just all the pressure on us.
It's no winners for real. It's just like it's a discussion game. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Boom. Off the dome.
I'm gonna say
say
off
off
the
the
dome.
top.
Off the dome, man. Let's see.
Julie.
Would you rather? Let's see. Cause I want to stay in. Let's do it in the hood, man. Let's just do it. Would you rather get nachos with Doritos or hot crunchy curls? Which one?
Nachos with Doritos.
With the
I love
Doritos
it.
or
It's
hot
not
crunchy curls?
a serious
The
question, though.
nachos.
I
Like,
Hot fries.
Doritos.
hot.
You saying with
I
cheese?
said-
Hot
I
fries
said
with cheese?
I ain't know that
Old
was
me,
cheese.
I don't eat that no more, but the
See,
old me, I go
that
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, like I don't even eat meat no more, so that.
Are you a vegetarian?
Nah, I'm
I owed
pescatarian.
you in the I
oh.
that's in the trenches.
Oh, me, I'm going. I ain't gonna lie though, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the nacho cheese Doritos. Hot country. I love hot country curls, right? But it's like I ain't putting no cheese on them.
Cheese on
Yeah, you gonna be on the toilet 2 days straight like that, yeah? Nah.
I'm Doritos too.
Doritos.
Yeah, I say Doritos with meat and cheese in
I
my
would-
past days.
Oh yeah, meat. Gotta throw the meat in.
Yeah, that's not that.
like
bro,
nachos.
Nachos without meat is not nachos.
Yeah,
bro.
it's not
cheese.
nachos.
That's chips and cheese, but that's not a meal. Like
But yeah, not Doritos.
Doritos.
You said nachos, like
Yeah, my fault.
nachos.
Yeah, it just makes
Yeah,
sense.
that-
I
yeah.
should-
That don't go.
I haven't seen anybody do that before.
You not gonna enjoy that. I don't think.
No, I'm not gonna say I didn't see it because I done seen it.
I seen
Hot
it.
curl,
for
hot
sure.
crunchy curl.
Oh yeah,
I seen
I
it.
ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna lie and say I didn't.
Yeah.
What about
I
hot
seen it.
flamers though?
Real
Hot
trench baby.
flamers.
Hot
Flamers would have
flamers.
been a better.
I've done
I ain't gonna
hot
lie, I
flamers
might
before.
do the hot flamers though. Just
Over the
yeah.
Doritos.
Not now.
over the
but-
Doritos. Yeah, I
Over
do
the
hot
Doritos?
fries.
I forgot about hot flamers.
Yeah,
I just said
Hot fries,
Hot
top
crunchy
tier.
curl is
hot fries is the
I
best.
don't
Hot
know.
fries.
No, hot fries is the best. Cause I think it,
Hot fries are the
Airier.
best.
I think it's a
Like-
Chicago thing. Like y'all don't even. I don't think people like from out of town gonna even feel where we coming
Yeah.
from.
They
like
come
you go
from
to
the
the
Gulf
Gulf
Coast.
Coast, like, let me get
They
Man.
don't got hot fries in. They don't got hot fries outside.
I mean, but like having the cheese on it, walking to the
cheese,
corner
yeah,
store,
yeah,
feel me?
that's
like
real-
they ain't gonna.
That's
That's
culture
good,
stuff.
bro.
That's culture.
That's
like,
culture.
I'm saying you go up there
Yeah.
like, yo, let me get chips, cheese, and meat real quick, bro. You don't say let me get nachos.
Let me
Like,
get a-
Did y'all
In
ever
a
put the
tray.
pickle juice in it?
Nah.
I don't know what
You
she
was a
talking
hot
about.
flavor. No, I know
She's
people
taking
like
it too
that.
far.
That's that grandma grandma
people
stuff.
liked it.
That's that grandma
No,
stuff.
come about the hot flame with
And
the
the
pickle
chips.
juice. No, you're one of them, bro. Get out of here.
My stomach hurt thinking about it. Like, what? You gonna be on the toilet?
That's crazy.
It was hot.
That's a thing, though.
That's the thing.
I seen girls like put the hot flamers inside of the pickle and then bite the pickle.
I've seen that.
Bro.
I never.
But
That look-
we did like either the peppermint or the Jolly Rancher.
Peppermint.
The Jolly Rancher, that's no.
With what? The hot chips?
Pickle. No, not the chips. We left the chips alone. We left the chips alone. That's nasty.
Okay.
But the peppermint or either like a Jolly
Peppermint
Rancher
and what?
and the pickles. Like you get the pickle, you take the top off, you
I
put
seen the Jolly Rancher.
and then like it makes like you give it a minute.
All right,
Older people use the pickle, younger people do the Jolly Ranchers.
all right. Some old hood stuff. All right. Would y'all rather get a pan of chicken wings from seashells or sharks?
Sharks.
Sharks. I don't know.
Sharks, y'all.
Said what?
Y'all said that's so. I thought that was gonna be a
Seashell new.
Yeah, I ain't heard of no
I
seashells.
heard of seashells, they just
It's on
don't look
95th,
good.
right? On 95th.
Yeah, it's like seashells all over the place.
Or
Harold's
sharks
or
or
Uncle Reed.
You should have
JJ.
said. You should have said.
It's like it's a
Sharks
JJ's.
or,
Captain Hook,
Sharks.
JJ.
Yeah, sharks at JJ's. Yeah,
Sharks
'cause-
and JJ's.
yeah.
Dang,
Or
see,
Captain
Sharks
Hook.
better.
Dang, bro,
Still
y'all take
sharks.
That card, bro.
Sharks got them fries.
some
Sharks fries.
seashells.
Lemon
dip.
pepper.
I don't think I ever heard.
Lemon pepper
Put
on
so
it.
much lemon pepper on it, I sneeze. You hear me? That's how I'm coming.
Lemon
Yeah,
pepper.
lemon pepper is
Crack.
so good though.
All right,
Put
man.
that
Look,
crack
that's
on
all
that
I got for
chicken.
y'all, man. I appreciate.
Wait, we didn't answer.
What? Y'all said?
I said sharks.
Shells, though.
Right, it was a unanimous, bro. The way
Yeah, we
y'all
all
said
said
that, bro.
sharks.
I'll
Like,
take Harold.
So, right, a pan of chicken.
No more.
from
I don't do
Harold's
fried
or
food
Uncle
no more,
Remus?
though.
Where y'all
Bro,
from? Harold's or
I'm
Uncle
from
Remus?
over east, so.
Harold.
But I ain't gonna lie, because I had went to UIC, and you know UIC like right next to out west. And I had Uncle Remus winning because they put the Hawaiian roll with the meal.
they got
right?
the Hawaiian roll?
Yeah,
They
so
Wow.
so look, you put the Hawaiian roll in that mild sauce. Oh, yeah,
That's your
Gary
little
back to
go-to type
quiz.
shit.
Yeah, that was a
Look, Gabe
movie.
finna go order that right now.
Yeah, I
See,
might
I
have
can head
to
out
go. I
west
might have to
right
go
now.
see what's going on.
Harris
But I'm
fell off,
trying
too.
Harold's,
Yeah.
though,
Everybody
okay?
And
This
it's
was
too-
our first
Blue
time
line.
trying the opposite. So like everybody was like, I'm all Harold's until this. Cause my first time trying Uncle Remus was like 7th grade.
Yeah, I would say it was middle school.
I never had Uncle
I don't
Remus.
even think I had it.
Might get it today.
Yeah.
I don't know if
That's
a real one
that's not the
because
real
I'm
one though.
saying everybody
The real
said,
one out
yeah.
west.
Out
You
west
got-
by
yeah.
UIC?
My teacher
I'll
went
go
out
out west.
west. I went to GCMS at so Gary Middle School. He went out west on our lunch break because we had it after school. And
Out west on a lunch break.
yes, like he was
That's
a real
fine.
out west man. Like he was like,
West End.
Oh wow.
he was like, y'all ain't had Uncle Remus, man.
Did he
bet.
buy y'all some?
Yes, he
Oh,
bought us
okay.
a whole pan.
That's
and
nice.
like, yeah, like another dope black man actually. But
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, because I never had Uncle Remus, bro. The only reason I didn't ask Harold's or Uncle Remus, bro, is
'Cause you
because
ain't never had
Harold's is just like
Harold's
top
fell
tier,
off.
bro.
But the thing
I
is,
heard though.
I feel like
haven't
Harold.
had it.
I ain't had no good heroes in the
I haven't
band.
had it. in a
Which
minute.
one do you go
I just
to?
had some good Harold,
See,
like,
you get
years
it's the
ago.
fact that you got to say where you be going because it's too many of them now. It ain't
But
the
would you go
same
get Uncle
love.
Remus from right here? On 47th?
Yeah, Uncle Remus
Exactly.
probably top 9. Y'all ever had honeys though?
Yes.
In the burbs? In
My
Cayman City?
West Side
Honey's
family.
my
My
honey's
West
my
Side
stuff.
family members like that, so they be like, it tastes like Uncle Remus. So they now they not on the West Side.
Uncle Remus tastes like that? Oh yeah, I
they
might have
said-
to go.
They said, no, because it's a sweeter taste,
Yeah.
and it's like Harold's is more tangy, Uncle Remus is more sweeter. So my West Side family live on the suburb
gonna-
side now. They like.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna have to try Uncle Remus, bro. I think we switching up, bro.
Get some on
I think we
47.
finna switch up on Harold's, bro. They gotta get their
You
game
got some on
together.
47?
Harold's bogus,
Yeah,
they
one on
fell
four.
off.
I know
I
how
had
you got some. Because I
think
feel
a
like she's
few
trying to
years
send
ago.
y'all.
Heroes ain't
No,
nothing
no.
without.
She said
sauce,
get some on
though. I ain't-
47.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
one I
Heroes
had
ain't
in
nothing
high
without
school.
the
That was the
sauce.
last time I
That's
had
what
They been
it.
people be
there forever.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say what?
Hey, chicken good, Remus? Uncle Remus?
Yeah, when I had it, I ain't had that in like
He said-
5+
So how long you been
years.
pescatarian?
Since 2020.
Oh
Really?
wow.
Yeah, so
Dang.
5 years.
How did you do that in college?
What? No, that was like, that's when I went to Clark, Atlanta. I became pescatarian and all that. It was
wow.
different, like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I don't know. That
Yeah.
college
Yeah.
diet be sometimes you just scramble for food. So like I
Dang.
I was
I was DoorDash king, still DoorDash king.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
DoorDash.
DoorDash
Yeah.
gets so much money out of me, it's ridiculous. I'm trying to figure out who get more money out of me, DoorDash or Uber. Like, but no, that's real.
But
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna do the same thing you.
okay. So we want to thank y'all for coming.
Appreciate y'all for having
Nah,
us.
for real.
is actually a very
I-
good
yeah,
job.
definitely one more time, bro. I appreciate y'all so much, bro. Real talk. bro.
Definitely.
y'all the first guest that I recommended to come on.
Oh,
Y'all.
man, that's an honor.
Yes,
That's an honor.
They were good guests, you know.
Appreciate that.
So yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, even if you didn't, so what? Like, comment, and subscribe. But now, check our description down below for all the links to all social media platforms and the links to From the Go, Afro Fest coming up stuff, and the True Confession. I forgot my own segment. Like I forget that. True Confession. So you want to submit something in? Let us know. Put it on True Confession link. You will get the links to all of their platforms. Find them. Find us. Yeah.
We love y'all,
We
bro.
love
Make sure you
y'all.
like,
We love
comment,
y'all. Thank you for
See you
tuning in.
later.
Oh, wait, no. Tell them where to find y'all on Instagram.
I was gonna put it in the description.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you can find me at Young Will 2 or I the Trenches. Know my 2 pages. So yeah.
I like.
I the church
Eyeball or like
EYE.
Eyeball.
You gotta explain it to people. Cause
Well, let them know what the eye of the trenches mean, bro.
Oh, I'm the eye of the world. The trenches, the whole world operate off the trenches. All the money operate off the trenches. So
Yep.
if we change the trenches, we change the world. You hear me?
yeah,
Simple.
that's
One more time. I just can't help myself, bro.
For sure.
Shout out to bro, man.
And
Shout
then
out
how
to
do they?
y'all though, for real,
I
for real.
appreciate
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Justo the CEO, JUSTOTHECEO.
Bible study every weekday, 10 a.m.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
forget.
10 a.m. Central Standard Time on Instagram Live. We doing Bible study Monday through Friday, man. Tune in.
What was Bible study on today?
Today was just knowing.
Or just the book?
Oh, nah. So Mondays and Fridays, I do like a spiritual talk more than being in the Word. Tuesday through Thursday, we like actually read the Word. But today, it was just noticing how blessed you is, around the people. But the biggest blessing is knowing that you're a child of God, walking like you're a child of God. Like, all these things gonna disappear, but that eternal life with God, that's forever. You feel me? And like, I was just basically saying that because when I woke up, I was just watching social media, and a lot of people I know, I could, like, they living life, and they ain't got God or they not prioritizing God. Not saying they got to be on my level because I'm not perfect at all, you feel me? But just knowing that you going through life without God, because I know how that used to feel, you feel me?
It's a scary
and you
place to
lost,
be.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, life already hard, then
Life-
you ain't got
you
God,
got
I don't
God,
know
like,
how
what
you
do
doing it, you
Man.
feel me?
Not doing it. Depressed. Like you can't be doing it.
But every time we go to the bottom, that's who we calling on. I don't care who you is, that's who you calling on.
Listen, the people be like, I don't believe. Can you pray for me?
Right.
You don't believe.
I got a
bro.
request.
But
Appreciate y'all, man.
appreciate
Yeah, we
y'all.
love
Yeah,
having
like,
y'all on.
comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you know every time we upload. Bye.
Peace.